Hey, hello everyone. Sriram Kumar here from Sri Learning, and today we're going to talk on the PMP success. When the year end is coming, last year 2020, it was so much of pressure and a high sort of push. People started completing PMP heavily, and this year also we may face it because in Jan Feb we don't know how PMI question are going to get upgraded. But at the same time, we have Snehal in front of us. She said, I'm cool. I'm done here. My role is over. So she completed PMP recently in the month of November. So first, congratulations, Snehal, for this achievement.
Thank you, Sriram.
Okay, great. So what I do is I'll bring you the certificate. What she has done is you'll see that. Okay, she took some effort for it. We have to understand that. Here it is. Okay, so the beauty is first she made a good frame of it. So, Snehal, you already planned it that you're going to frame it like this?
Yeah, Sriram. Actually, my husband has a lot of certifications and he framed it. If you remember in one of our classes, you have captured that. So I have in my mind that I'll frame this way.
Acha, okay. So you want to show it to your husband, come on, man, I too have one. So I like this one. Oh my God, I did it. So after posting this, how busy your LinkedIn was?
A lot. Actually, after that, I think around 15 days, my LinkedIn was constantly busy with people asking me how you prepared it, and I'm going into the same way. Please tell me few tips and tricks and all that stuff.
I think it's not only from our institutes, guys. It should be from different institutes, different country. Right. That's quite interesting. Nice. Good to know. I'm so impressed. I see very few people do this kind of frame, and we one among them. And I was telling that Sunil, the CEO of PMI, commented it. So it's quite impressive, right? The way you present is very important. Really good. Superb. Good. Give a little heads up. So what do you do? Where are you from?
So I am a project manager by profession. I belong to the pharma industry, CRO. I recently shifted to UAE. I'm basically from Abu Dhabi. I just married a year back, so I'm looking for good opportunities there, and that's it.
That's great. So all are happening at a year of time, I believe. Marriage, new place, new job search, new certification. I can see your life pattern should be pretty busy. Okay. So being busy there, UAE, and how do you plan your studies? Are you able to sit and work out?
Uh, Actually, Sriram, I'm not big fond of reading books,
Mm.
and we got into connect with Rahul. Rahul told me these are the books you have to read it at least one. There are few seniors also who did the PMP just recently, so they also told me that you have to read the PIM box. So I was into little bit of confusion. Will I be able to read it after 5 years of leaving college?
Okay. Okay. So then how you managed?
Sorry.
Now, I was checking out, you said after college you didn't like to read. Now, how come such a big book? And the moment you see the book itself, you'll feel. So, how you managed it?
So as I said, I started reading Rita,
Hmm.
basically,
Hmm.
and then after one by one chapter, I got used to it. And basically, I just wanted to tell one tip here that in the Internet Explorer, there is an option when you open the PDF, there is an option of read aloud. So
Hmm.
you hearing the text in the PDF so
Hmm.
that it can get into your mind. So I used to do that a lot besides rather than reading the book. So that it got whenever I'm working in kitchen, whenever I'm doing any other stuff, whenever I'm traveling, I used to hear a lot. So that
Hmm.
a lot rather than reading the book personally. And I'm kind of a person who likes to hear rather
Uh-huh.
than
Uh-huh. Okay, I think that goes faster inside, right? So if that's the case, classes are you able to follow completely when the class is happening?
Yes, exactly on time. And all the classes I have attended, all the weekly classes I have attended, that I did very consistently.
Consistently, okay. So I think being in Arab, your timing will be slightly different than I think our 6 will be your 4:30 or 3:30.
Yes, yes.
Acha, okay, good. See that I've seen it most of the time attending clearly. That's pretty good. Thanks for that consistency. Now, going to the exam, where you did the exam? Center or proctor? How do you plan?
Center based.
Center based. Was the facility comfortable?
It was very good, very nice, and I did it on Friday, which is holiday generally in UAE. So
Ah,
in time, so no one was there throughout the center. I was alone. I was doing everything very patiently. There was no noise, nothing. It was
ah.
very good.
Seems the center was running only for you that Friday.
Yeah, you can say that.
Special, special. Okay. So exam time management, how was it for you?
So I took the all scheduled breaks in between. So
Mm.
90, 70, I captured all the things which you said to me because in my mocks, I was not able to concentrate and I was getting really sleepy after 75 questions. So I took the break, as you
Uh,
said, 90, 70, and then I got into it.
that's nice. That's fine. So every 60 questions, we have a 10 minutes break. Uh, I assume that you would have exactly 60, you would have stopped, go out, refresh yourself, and come back, right? I think that break is needed, right? Give some energy for us, right? That's interesting factor. Super good, super good. So while you were writing the exams, did you felt that the questions are more tougher, or were you able to follow because the way you prepared the books, the way you did some practice exams and Sri learning? Now, when you go to the main exams, are you able to connect it?
Sure. I was literally able to connect all the Rita chapter test as well as the chapter test in the Sri learning, which were like use helped me a lot to get understand the question and what it is like, what it is, what exactly it is asking, and what is the main keyword in that question. So
Mm.
those two tests helped me a lot rather than the mock test, you can say.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because there is always a question for people: how many mark I should take, or which simulator I should take, how much I should score so I can be considered for main exam. Definitely, you too had it. So, so what is your thoughts there?
If you ask me, Sriram, my mock exams were pretty low in consideration of percentage because first I scored around 75, then 60, then 55, and again 50. So I was like, my graph was steadily growing down
Mm,
rather than up. So it was difficult for me to be confident on my exam. But you said to me that go through the Agile practice guide again. And I did the same thing. I went down to the chapter test again and again so that the concept should be clear in my mind. So
mm,
chapter test helped me a lot rather than the mock test, as well as our weekly mock test helped me a lot to get clarified concepts because that you say that there are a lot of other people who have different perception of that particular question, and we used to discuss it. So that helped me a lot actually.
right. I think the purpose of conducting that weekly test is this is the purpose. You will think in one dimension, other guy will tell, no, 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 look at this way, right? Right, that's interesting. That's interesting. Good, good to know. So, if you wanted to give some tips to the people who are listening this video, what will be yours?
First tip is go through the chapter test very
Mm,
regularly. And if you are enrolling to Sri Learning, there are a lot of chapter tests for each chapter to clarify your concepts.
mm,
So very important, first tip. Second tip is go through the Pimbo glossary. Like
mm,
when in last days of your preparation, you can go through glossary, look into the definition part of it, how much you have understood it, and then read it so that you can correlate both the things. Like your understanding is exactly written into the book, or you are understanding something else and there is something.
mm,
So important part is go through the PMBOK glossary. There are some theories and the concepts which should be very clear, like Maslow's theory is there, McGrath's theory, so there are different theories. You should go through each and every theory and get the concept into your mind. So
mm.
that's important. And if those concepts are very settled down into your mind, you will be able to understand the question. So those help me a lot. So there are different theories into the PMP. You should be very well focused on those theories. If you are not really good with reading all the chapters.
Got you. So PMP exams, we know that they don't ask any direct question. Everything will be in a indirect or situation basis. So when it's a situation basis, it's all going to be real life application knowledge, right? So now when you were answering the questions, were you able to read within that particular 1 minute of time? Because each situation is new to you. How is the reading habits in the exam?
So when you are in exam, you will be totally concentrated on your exam. So reading was not an issue for me that time because
Mm.
I was fully concentrated on that. And after reading the question, for first few questions, you will be here and there, your mindset will be little bit confused. You will not be able to understand what exactly they are asking. But after 10, 15 questions, you will be settled down and you will be able to get the questions. And as you said rightly, after a break, your mind gets fresh and then you will be able to understand the questions rightly.
Mhm.
That helps a
Mm.
lot.
Yeah, that is a strategic break, I believe, very much needed to refresh and come back. I see some of them don't take the break. Straight away, they keep going the exams. Sometimes it's a tougher. Don't do that. Okay, great. So I got the tips off from you is read the Rita book, take chapter test in Rita, also chapter test in Sri Learnings, participate weekly tests, which is happening. Get your questions are clarified. Take full exams. Don't worry about the scores in the full exam because that is just to see can I sit for 4 hours, right? And main exam you went to center based and utilize the time efficiently. Okay, very good. So how many minutes you had when you come to the last question?
Around 8 minutes were left.
Okay, okay. So are you sure that results going to be for you? Success?
So I saw the congratulation thing. I just submitted it and I thought it will take a few seconds at least to get the result, but it didn't take like like literally 0.00 second to get the screen of congratulations. And I was hoping that congratulations after that they will have some smiley or something like that or some explanatory marks as well. But nothing was there. It was just congratulations, your hard work paid off and it's a time for celebration. And after like I was looking at the screen for at least for a minute to see if is it right, what are they saying, is it like I'm passed, not passed, what exactly it is. And then I called supervisor, I asked her like I submitted it, is it saying congratulations means I have passed, right? So she said passed, and then I got up from the center.
That's a very happy moment, right? That few minutes. Your emotional thought will be pretty high by the time. You feel, oh man, stuck there. I know that's they could put some smiley. They don't do that. They just tell congratulations and rightly said, it comes in a fraction of second. I think PMI is already ready. When you cross the 100th question, they got ready. Okay, she is going to do a good job. Good. So, how much of contribution from your family?
So my husband was really supportive during these times because the classes were like 4:30, 5:30 at that time. So my husband used to come from the office and he used to do his own things, and I didn't used to give him a lot of time at that period of time, like when I was having these classes. So he was very understanding, he was very supportive for all these things. He was constantly motivating me for this PMP certification. So
Hmm.
huge thanks to him.
Hmm.
And yes, that's
Great,
it.
great. That's needed, right? In a sense, somebody has to take charge in home. If not, it's pretty hard to handle. That's great. Good, good, good. Nice. Good to know. Right. Any more notes for the people here who are listening here?
No, just one thing that during, don't be conscious at all during the exam. Just be focused. Don't be like over conscious or nervous during the exam. Then you will miss that keyword into the question and it will redirect you into some another way. So there are some questions which will really confuse you because when I'm reviewing my question, I flagged few questions in between, like around 4 to 5 questions I have flagged for the review. When I was going through those questions again, I got to know that, oh, this is, they are asking me something else. The keyword is something else. So when you are nervous, there are multiple chances that you will tick mark the wrong answer. But when you are into relaxed mind, when you are not nervous but focused, that time it will help you to tick mark the right answer. So that's
Perfect.
the
Perfect. That makes a real sense, because the nervousness is what people do a lot of mistakes. Yeah, that's how it is. Super. Thanks for the points. So once again, thanks a lot for coming up here, Snehal. It's really good to have you, because it took effort, months of time of preparation and dedication, and that shows the results. I think now you are a little free. You are able to sleep well, right?
yes.
You have your own time. Very good. So good wishes for your success in the UAE, for getting more great jobs and higher growth, right? That's wishes from our side. And good wishes to all the viewers watching this video. Soon your exams on your way. Crack it, and good wishes for you all. Thanks for being here. Have a great time, Snehal. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sri.